All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Loyalsock Gym tonight. The PIAA District 4 semifinals. The 3A boys center stage. The winner tonight gets an all-inclusive trip for Saturday afternoon, a district final at the Magic Dome.
Great to have you back, Paul.
Thanks, buddy.
Missed you on Saturday over at Newman, but great to have you back tonight. Great matchup. Mount Carmel Red Tornadoes, hard-nosed, tough team coming to CI's gymnasium here to take on the Lancers. Winner goes to the Magic Dome, like you said.
Absolutely. Loyalsock comes in at 20-1. Big win last week over Warrior Run. They played Mount Carmel earlier in the season. Back on the 10th of February, a 85-73 victory for Loyalsock. It was their first game without Siraj Ali. Tonight they have Siraj back.
And Siraj is going to play. He's not going to start the game. CI said he's going to be about 4 minutes a quarter is what they're going to give him at the most to work him back into game shape.
And I'll take 4 minutes for Siraj any day. The Lancers, winners of 12 straight. The leader of this team, the brothers Ali, the senior.
Absolutely.
Idris Ali, 19.2 points a game. He's taken this team on his back when his brother was out.
At the 3A level, he's an all-state point guard by everybody's estimation. He's been fantastic. He's had a knack for if the Lancers go flat, if they need points, he provides. And you know the little guy gets inside, gets more boards than he should.
Absolutely. Speaking of having a big game, Elijah Gare, last week 13 points in the first quarter, finished the game with 16. He was a difference maker early and often for the Lancers against Warrior Run.
Mr. Big Shot made the big shot last year against Camp Hill, which would have got the Lancers into the state semifinal if COVID wanted to hit. We've seen him hit game winners this year. He has a knack. Most importantly, when Siraj went down, he really turned up his offense.
And we talked about also another young man that had to turn up his game was Dom Jennings.
Yep.
53 three-pointers, Jim, on the season. He's averaging over 12 a game now. Dom has stepped up his level. You said he's in fuego from up behind the arc.
Absolutely. I mean, he's just been torching the twine from anywhere. He shoots off fast breaks. Where he's been also effective is cutting to the basket late in games because teams guard him up top.
For Mount Carmel, they come in at 13-5. They knocked off Wellsboro last week in a defensive game, 54-45. They won 3 in a row. They want to keep this game, Jim, into the 60s.
And you and I, both of us predicted they go up and give Wellsboro fits. Great win on the road for the Red Tornadoes. And here today, they got a puncher's chance. They got a fighter's chance. They upset the Lancers. They're in the district final.
Well, they have one starter left, as Coach Lisicki said earlier. 6'3" senior Michael Bulacek coming up 20 points a game. He can play inside. He can play outside. Coach Lisicki said his turnover ratio is unbelievable.
Outstanding season. How he goes tonight, the Red Tornadoes will go. And I'm telling you, he's the kind of guy that could throw 30 in real easy in a big game.
Speaking of a sharpshooter, number 10, Nate Long, averages 8 points a game. He's going to guy that's going to shoot it from downtown. Also, Pedro Feliciano, a great shooter's name, Jim, averages 15 points, 6'2" junior. He's really stepped up his game.
Shooter, singer, name works well for either one. Pedro Feliciano, I love it. Almost 15 points a game. He'll foul it out, light it up. Great ball player.
Well, we're going to break here for the anthem. We're going to stay right with us here for the anthem. And it should be a good one here tonight, Jim, from Loyalsock, as the PA announcer is talking right now. I don't want to talk over him.
Well, let's talk about CI. 21 district championships, over 1,000 wins, all-time leading winner in state basketball history, 980 at the men's side, and then you throw in, it's like another 200 on the women's side. National anthem. We'll take a break.
right, Jim.
Back to CI's biography here. Coaching history, 38 season, at least 20 wins, 21 district titles, 2 Sweet 16s, 2 Elites, 3 Final Fours, been to the championship one time, over 1,000 wins, all-time winning coach, Pennsylvania history.
Number 2, Michael Belichick.
Michael Belichick.
Belichick.
Guard, a 5'11", senior number 3, Garrett Timko.
Garrett Timko, one of the captains on the team.
5'11", senior number 10, Nate Long.
Belichick.
I'm just from downtown.
I'm just working that pronunciation. Belichick.
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 And at forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 41, Nick Nestico.
Nick Nestico getting the start.
Red Tornadoes are coached by Mr. John Lazicki.
Mr. John Lazicki, great coach, done a fantastic job. They've overachieved this year in Red Tornado Land, and he's proud of their effort. He thinks they can play on Saturday. I'm sorry. When do they?
Saturday. Yep,
Saturday.
afternoon.
Eli Gare.
Elijah Gare, big game. Eli.
Big shot.
Number 14, Sean Jensen.
Sean Jensen's really come on down the stretch, too, when the Lancers need scoring.
Number 15, Idris Ali.
Idris, as cool as the other side of the Pello Ali.
Number 22, Dominic Jennings.
Like you said, Paul, he's just been flat out in fuego.
There's the big man.
Julian Wilson.
Got the sides trimmed up a little on his hairdo there. You see that?
He might not want to be on my all-hair team.
The officials for tonight's contest will be
Mr. Jeff Everett, assists CI along with Randy Glunk. 2,000 points scored, does a great job assisting the Lancer basketball team as a coach. One of the best guys in the area, Paul.
Oh, we got a good crowd on hand tonight, Jim. Also here at CI's gym. 3A boys center stage, Jim. Winner goes to Williamsport for the district title. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Nope, and we're going to have the district finals beginning on Thursday. You can get them on PIAAD4.net. It will be pay-per-view if you can't make it up there. $6. The PIAA is the benefactor of the revenue, and we appreciate the opportunity to bring everybody the games leading up to and then we'll be there for the District 4 finals.
Oh, should be great. Great to see a little pushing going on there. Nate Long and Sean Jensen.
Yeah, I told you Mount Carmel's aggressive. There's pushing going on.
He just tapped them again.
That's all right.
It's like this is hockey. They might drop the gloves at the start. What do you think?
Just saying hello. I'm here to play. Great rivalry. Football, basketball. Julian wins the tap. Go ahead, Paul.
Over to Elijah Gare. Swings it over to Jennings. Lancers going from right to left on your screen. Just underway here in the D4 semifinals. Jensen over to Ali. Ali being guarded by Feliciano. Swings it back to Julian, back to Jennings. Jennings steps over a pick. Ball on the floor, comes down Feliciano, and they're going to call it jump ball.
Great job there, great hustle. 50-50 balls. I was talking to Coach ahead of that before the game from Mount Carmel, and he said they have to win the 50-50 balls, they have to win the rebounds, they have to outmuscle Loyalsock.
Long will trigger it in, over to Feliciano. Pedro brings it up the court, now swings it back to the captain, Garrett Timko. Go, captain. Left-handed dribble, switches back over Belichick.
Lancers in traditional man defense in the half-court set.
Timko with the ball. Swings it back. Back to Long. Long in trouble in the lane there. Swings it back. Steal by Eli Gare.
Gare on the run out.
Gare to the basket. He drew contact. They're going to say on the floor, but Elijah Gare in the early going, Jim, taking it to the basket. That's exactly what he has to do.
Mount Carmel's number 10, Nate Long.
Foul is on Nate Long. Absolutely, Paul. He's one of the best athletes in the district. He can flat out play defense, offense into Idris Ali.
Gare to trigger it in right by our new Webb Weekly sign. Looks good down there, Jim. Swings it over to Jennings.
Jennings jumper on the way.
Bang. Oh, nice. Stepped inside the arc, Jim, and buried it.
Stepped in mid-range jumper. Gets the Lancers on the board.
And that's the mark of a good shooter. A lot of these three-point shooters, they can only measure it from on the three-point line, but he stepped in, and we got a blocking foul here. And that's going to be on...
Lancer foul number 15.
On Idris.
Ali, his first.
Well, again, that's going to be a key tonight. The Lancers need to keep their guards out of foul trouble.
Long triggers it in. Over to Timko. Swings it over to Stico from the corner. Three, missed everything. Belichick on the doorstep, up and in.
Michael Belichick with a
bucket.
Belichick. Good job cleaning up the mess. Gets Mount Carmel's first two. That's huge.
Here comes Ali.
You never want to start out with a goose egg and like quick 6 or 8 to the Lancers.
Oh, nice pass. Jennings at the doorstep. Missed the bunny. Rebounded by Feliciano. Here comes Nate Long. Swings it up, poked away.
Eli Garrigan in the passing lane. We're going to get a reaching foul.
And Loyalsock wants to push the pace here, Jim. There's no doubt about it.
10,
Nate Long, that's his second quick. That's going to probably put him to the bench for a quick substitution here.
Here comes Ali. 6:23 to go first quarter, deadlocked at 2.
Mount Carmel matched right up and manned on the Lancers.
Gare with the ball back to Ali.
Right down Broadway.
And he draws the foul.
And then we've seen it all year long. Adrice has that ability to slither, to wiggle, to get through where there's not a whole lot of space. The next thing you know, he's at the basket, finger roll.
And Adrice is quick, Jim. He's quick off the ball. He can get to that rim in a hurry. We saw him ram one home the other night.
Yeah, that was a shock, wasn't it?
Got both of us by surprise. First one up is good.
Not that he dunked it, but how quick he got up, and it was a rim rocker, like you call him.
He was a rim rocker. I was surprised he got up there. I'll admit it.
And he's another one of my guys. Turns the light off in bed before it gets dark. Adrice Ali gets both foul shots, 4-2 Lancer lead.
Here comes Long. Long swings it over to Feliciano. Feliciano from the foul line swings over to Stico. Back to Long. 3-ball on the way. No good. Ball batted around, comes down in the hands of Julian and over into the hands of Dom Jennings. Jennings looking to run with the Lancers.
Nice
Jennings,
job.
Pull-up jumper again. That's short. No one under the basket. Rebounded by Feliciano. They're going to get a I thought they'd call a travel there, Jim,
I did too.
They got Jennings with a block.
Belichick's quick. He's got quick feet there.
22, Dominic Jennings, his first, team's second.
And Long's going to trigger. He's staying in the game with 2 fouls, Jim. Long.
Well, I guess if you lose, there's nowhere else to go. You might as well let him play it out. Nice pass into the post.
You got to get it out there. Shuffled his feet.
Nice move.
Ball batted around. Julian got to go up high for that one. Here comes Eli Gare. 1-on-3 break. Going to go right at him. Eli draws the foul again, Jim. He'll go to the line.
Well, we've seen Eli do that all year long. Even when it looks like he has nowhere to go, he finds space, and they bailed him out there. If they would have just left him go, he was going to have to throw up a wild shot.
So I commented last game, Eli draws a lot of contact when he goes to the basket. He's leaning in, and that's, like I said, stepping up your game. Right time of the year.
Feliciano got the foul.
First one on the way is good, and Elijah Gare, I want to give him credit for his foul shooting, Jim. Most of the year, he was in the 30s. He's up to over 54% right now.
And he started out, like you said, he was on the schneid there for a while and needed to make some, but he's become solid as the year's going on.
Gets both of them. Foul shots, you always say, the big key come playoff time. Lancer's perfect from the line here early. Here comes Long. Long swings it over to Stico from the corner. Back to the top of the key. Over the head to Timko. Timko back. This offense flows through Timko and Belichick. Stico from the corner. Long 3-ball. Good rotation.
Good job by Gare.
Gare fights for it strong on the
boards. Up to Adrice. Adrice on the run out. Going to bring it to the middle. Oh, a Euro step. Beautiful. Misses the layup.
Bunny. It's the third layup that Loyalsock's missed. 6-2, 4:58 to go here in the first. That's off his foot, and it will be a turnover. I think that was a good call.
I didn't see it.
So CI doesn't touch the ball, Jim. We're in good shape.
Good job on the other end on Nistico, number 41, getting the rebound and holding the Lancers to one shot. Did I get the pronunciation right?
These Coal Region teams are tough with the pronunciations. Speaking from a Coal Region guy myself. We got Belichick and Nistico. Nice backdoor move.
Oh, another bunny missed. Beautiful pass. Julian's an outstanding passing big man.
He stole it off. Ball bumped. Here we go on the floor. Oh, throw it away again. Feliciano comes down with a bounce pass to Long. Looking to reset. Belichick down the lane. No good. Floater rebounded by Wilson. Mount Carmel cold from the field. First 4 minutes of the quarter.
They've had their opportunities. It could actually be a Mount Carmel lead here right now. They missed some easy shots. Lancer's not tearing it up either. Big fella, Julian down the lane, reverse. The Red Sea opened up. Julian went to the basket. Mount Carmel's head coach will get a timeout. We'll keep it right here.
Absolutely. Jim, tomorrow night, speaking of the Magic Dome, we're going to be at the Magic Dome. The District 2, District 4, they call what, the Super Region?
Sub-regional, yeah.
Sub-regional. The teams from up north will come down because Williamsport's the only 6A team down here. They will play the...
Well, they actually come down. Williamsport has the better record. They have the higher-seeded team. So they'll be hosting the Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack. I'm
Absolutely.
not used to that yet.
Yeah,
But
that's a combination team.
We'll have that tomorrow night live. What time, Paul?
It's 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. And what's the player that you say is so athletic?
Cole Walker, Naquan Holloman for Wilkes-Barre, two fantastic athletes. Cole Walker, Division I prospect, has over 1,000 points. He can light up. He had some injuries, but this team's already, I've seen him score 29 points. I've seen him score 89 points. So a little bit of a mixed bag there. You never know what you're going to get.
Williamsport's sort of the same way. You don't know what you're going to get. Like a box of chocolates, Paul.
It should be good. Here comes Long.
Oh, he throws it away. See, and if you're going to pull the upset, if you're Mount Carmel, the missed layups early, the missed easy shots, those turnovers, you can't do those. You can't make those mistakes. You have to play a very solid game and limit the mistakes you make. And they're starting off in a position where they could literally be ahead 4 or 6 points here.
Absolutely. Siraj Ali has checked into the ball game.
And again, the Lancers hold an 8-2 lead. Feliciano on the run out.
Keep an eye on Siraj, Jim. He's taking a nice head fake by Long. Drives to the basket and
good job.
Foul there.
And again, we've talked about players all year long not wanting to use those head fakes, the ball fake. Players that use them seem to always draw the foul in District 4.
At the line for the Red Tornadoes, number 10.
Damon Maluski also into the ball game for Mount Carmel. Number 35.
Nate Long gets the first, makes it 8-3.
Mount Carmel, very good foul shooting team for the season as a team. Second one on its way is also good. Into the game, number 21.
Carmel, number 21, Michael Farinato.
Farinato into the game. A lot of O's, a lot of I's.
Farinato averages 3.2 a game.
Good defensive player.
Julian high post. There's Siraj into the game.
Lancers got to get a good shot here, Jim. They look a little out of sorts.
Well, it's not unusual in playoff basketball. Now you added Siraj back into the mix. They've been playing without him. Chemistry will need to set itself. Nice drive. Going to call him for traveling.
8-4, 3:13 to go in the first quarter. Loyalsock by 4. A little sloppy, Jim.
Yes.
First quarter.
We got the brothers Ali and Fuego Jennings, Big Julian Fleming, and Eli Gare on the floor for the Lancers.
Verano into the ball game right now, wearing number 11.
Three-pointer on the way. No good. Idris runs it down, gets knocked out of bounds, up to Jennings. Jennings on the run out. 3-on-1 Lancer break. Over to Eli Gare. Left hand. No good. There's Siraj. Doesn't quite get it down.
Up ahead. That's Maluski. Maluski the ball. Nice pass down low. Feliciano at the doorstep.
Oh, beautiful move.
Is Farinato.
Farinato double pump. Puts it in. Big basket. Cuts the Lancer lead to 6. Siraj left wing. Drives. Back out to Big Julian. Three-pointer on the way. No good.
Rebounded by Maluski. 2:29 to go in a slow-paced first quarter here. 8-6, Loyalsock wins.
Nice drive to the basket. Loses it. Julian takes it. Idris.
Idris got to go right at him here, and he is going to. Kicks it back. Jennings spots up long three. Jim.
Bang! Release, rotation, follow through, splash.
Dominic Jennings for 3.
Jennings with 5. In the first quarter, 5-point Lancer lead. Feliciano from the corner. Drives baseline. Kicks it back out.
Lancers by 5.
Verano for 3. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Idris. Here come the Lancers. Went for the alley-oop, and they're going to call Maluski on the arm, Jim.
Siraj, brother to brother there. He went up and corralled it, came down, got fouled. Be a non-shooting foul.
His first, team's 5th.
11-6.
Entering the game from
Lancers lead here early.
Timko and number 24.
Jensen comes back in. Eli Gare getting a blow.
Was number 14,
Look for something off the inbound. Wide open shooter, three-pointer. Jennings steps back. Idris Ali. Jensen on the drive all the way baseline. Right hand, no good.
A lot of bunnies being missed. 3-on-1 break for the Red Tornadoes. Being led by Verano. Verano took. They're going to call a blocking foul there. Again, a lot of steps. They're letting them go.
And I think that's the second on Idris.
Yep.
Lancer foul number 15, Idris Ali, his second, team's 4th.
Again, that's
At the line for Mount Carmel, number 11, Garrett Verano.
That's been a worry of the Lancers all year long, is their depth. And where they can't lose, folks, is in the guard position. Good job on the first shot there. Cole Spears gets in the scoring column. 11-7 Lancers.
Verano, second one, no good. Ball tipped around.
I'm sorry, I had 11 as, forgive me there at home.
No, that was our mistake here. They changed it on the roster. They have him listed as 12, but he's wearing 11 tonight.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
Mount Carmel foul number 21, Michael Farinato, his first, team 6th.
11-7 Lancer lead, 1:31 to go, first quarter. Jensen will trigger the inbounds.
A lot of times you get a lot of roster changes
I'll
here
tell you,
going into the playoffs.
I'm watching Siraj here, and he doesn't look too light on those feet.
He doesn't. Well, you can see that Rusty's missed the last 9 games, but he's
here we go the other way, Mount Carmel.
Verano kicks it back, swings it back. Top of the key, Maluski for 3, gets short off the rim.
Good job there by Dom Jennings, just letting it go out of bounds, shielding the Mount Carmel player.
1:16 to go in the first quarter. 11-7 Loyalsock leads.
The uglier this game is, the more that is to Mount Carmel's advantage, Paul.
100%, Jim.
The more low scoring it is, the more advantage it is to Mount Carmel.
And Loyalsock's missed a bunch of layups here, but like I said, Mount Carmel's had their chances also. Julian pass down low. Siraj at the doorstep, off the window, up and in.
Again, Julian, an outstanding passing big fella. And there's Siraj getting his feet under him, making the basket. Jensen on the steal.
Here comes Sean. Sean drives, kicks it back to Idris. Long 3-ball on the way.
Bang!
Right down the rabbit hole, Jim.
And this is what the Lancers can do. They can go on a run. Lancer Lightning.
40 seconds to go in the first quarter, 16-7.
Number 1, Eli Gare.
Elijah Gare coming back into the ball game. Verano will trigger it in. Back to Verano. Verano wearing number 11 tonight. And they're going to have another turnover, Jim.
And again,
Lancer substitution number 15, Idris Ali.
Boy, I don't know here with 2 fouls. I might let him sit the rest of the.
It's a little offense.
You trust your senior here, point guard Idris Ali, 15, 9-point Lancer lead. They have 5 in a row.
35 seconds to go in the quarter, clock running. Idris kicks it back, long 3 for Jennings.
Oh, in and out. Julian gets a hand
ball
on
batted
it.
Around, and it's going to be Red Tornado ball. That was halfway down, Jim. Came right back out of the clown's mouth, as you say.
Absolutely. Halfway down to the clown's mouth and came back.
Bilicek coming back into the ball game.
Bilicek and Jensen for the Lancers. Like you said, offense, defense. Idris sits. That's smart.
Here comes Bilicek. Bilicek across the timeline. Right-handed dribble, now gets it over. Back to Bilicek at the baseline. Kicks it back to Maluski. Maluski drives, Red Sea parted there. Siraj went up for Julian, another board for the big guy. Here comes Elijah Gare, 3-on-3 break. Fills the lane is Jensen. Jensen off the window, no good. Siraj at the doorstep, Jim, and it does not go at the horn. We played one here in Loyalsock. Loyalsock 16, Mount Carmel 7.
Good first quarter there. Again, a lot of missed opportunities for both teams. Mount Carmel's going to look back on that first quarter when they watch the film, and they're going to see a lot of chances they had possibly to have a leader at this point. But, hey, let's talk about the statistics there in the first quarter. Paul, what do you got?
We got Idris Ali leading the way with 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Dom Jennings also with 5 points. Julian Wilson, 2 points, 5 boards, Jim. He's been really boxed out. He's a space maker there. 2 assists to
the
boot.
Big fella.
Siraj Ali had his first 2 points getting back. He has 3 rebounds in limited time here for the Lancers. For Mount Carmel, Bilicek, 2 points. Nate Long, 2. And Farinato with 2. Also a foul shot by Verano. That'll give them 7. 9-point lead after 1 quarter. Coming up, Jim, Thursday night, you talked about it. District 4 championships. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, we got 4 games. The single A through 4A boys and girls. Tickets are available. Pay-per-view, PIAAD4.net for the cost of $6 on all benefits District 4. Coming up this weekend. We got a huge weekend of basketball coming up, but we got a good one first here.
We do. Lancers
have
the
whiteboard. Back to Jimmy Webb, our statistician.
Again, Lancers here have the ball to start the quarter. Want to run offense, get a quality shot.
There's Elijah Gare. Swings it over to Siraj. Siraj crosses over between his legs. Siraj hangs in the air. Gets his own rebound up and in.
And that's what Siraj does. He puts it up and he goes and finds it. We've seen him do it all year long. Lancers off to a quick start here, third quarter.
Nice
big basket.
One-hander by Nestico.
Nick Nestico scores.
Nestico, excuse me.
18-9.
11-point Lancer lead. Here's Ali. Ali.
They want to clear it out for him. Jensen, 3-ball on the way. No good.
Rebounded by Nestico. Here come the Red Tornadoes. Timko with the ball.
Oh, there's an offensive foul. He got away with it.
Ball batted around again.
There's Siraj. Clears the boards. Another rebound. Adris.
Pull-up jumper. You know what, Jim? There's your talk about your senior leadership right there. Didn't want to go right at him.
Nope.
To risk that foul. Pulled up, drained a little 6-footer, buried it.
Little running one-hander. Beautiful. Nice cut there.
Belichick, that's that patented shot we've seen him put in last year numerous times. It's going to be a turnover here. Mike's not happy about that. I tend to agree with him. I think that was off a Loyalsock Lancer.
I missed it.
But anyway, we will go the other way. Here comes Adris Ali. Right-handed dribble across the timeline. 6 minutes, 32 seconds to go in this half.
Mount Carmel straight man, switching out at the high post. Jennings 1 of the 3 steps in. Got fouled on the jumper. Good job by Jennings drawing contact. He'll go to the line for 2, Paul.
That good contact by Dom Jennings. Didn't have a great shot there. Kind of forced that one. I think he got him up in the air, but the defender for Mount Carmel stayed put.
Shooting 2.
And things are getting a little testy out there. A lot of pushing and shoving.
Well, the officials need to get control right now. These two teams have a history, no matter what sport it is, of mixing it up. Just ask my son, Hunter.
I've heard that story.
Number 21, Michael Farinato.
Farinato back into the game.
Jennings at the line. Second on its way. Does not get the roll, and
that's going to be a foul on Adris. That's 3.
Yeah, he's
foul, number 15.
He's definitely going to take a seat now for a while.
Yeah, they don't have much of a choice.
Lancer substitute number 21, Brendan Clark.
Brendan Clark, and they're going to go big. Bring Adris out. They have the other guards. They have Dom Jennings. They have Eli Gare to handle the ball, and also Mr. Jensen. So they go big with Brendan, and he's gave him good minutes down the stretch,
absolutely.
Paul.
This is the time for him to shine here for the junior.
And a physical team's a perfect matchup for him.
Yep. Timko with the ball over to Feliciano. Pedro's been quiet tonight. Over to Bulacek. Bulacek back to Feliciano. Back to Mike. Out there, right wing being guarded by Guerin. They threw it away. A little mix-up there by the Red Tornadoes. They zig away. Loyalsock leading 21-9 here. 5:54 to go in the opening half. Over to Siraj. Siraj drives.
Oh, he wanted to throw the offensive foul. I don't know about that one, Paul. Feliciano, I will give him credit for taking the charge. Looked like Siraj was going to as he was healthy. It looked like he was going to one-hand tater it.
Offensive foul number 4.
He was ready to take flight on that.
His first team 6th.
6 team fouls for Loyalsock.
Number 24, Julian Steller, and number 35, Damian Maluski.
A lot of fouls in this game so far.
Steller Maluski in for Mount Carmel.
Maluski played some good minutes. Steller, good ball handler for this team. Over to Feliciano, over to Bulacek. Bulacek on the left wing, back to Feliciano. Pedro crosses over, at the thing. Nice defense by Jensen. Back out to Steller. Good defense by Loyalsock. They're in man now, Jim?
Straight man, they're really putting a lot of pressure. They have them trapped up top here, and they're jumping.
There's a ball, and that's going to, into the bench hard. Goes Farinato.
Eli Gare down low to Clark. Clark baseline move, right hand, no good. Looked like he got fouled, no call.
Ball comes down in the hands of Farinato. Here come the Red Tornadoes. Bulacek kicks it to the corner. That's Steller. Julian Steller, 5'8" junior guard. Maluski in the lane, back out. Steller thought about a 3. Good defense here, Jim, both ends of the court.
Absolutely.
4:46 to go, 21-9.
12-point Lancer lead, and Mount Carmel needs a basket right here.
Steller's going to launch a 3. Good rotation. Clark hauls the rebound. Into Jennings. Lancer's looking to run. I think Jennings got away with a walk there.
Nice bounce pass. Siraj, head fake up and in. Oh, misses the bunny. We've seen him make that all year.
4:27 to go in the half. 21-9. Belichick hangs, and he will go to the line. Foul on Jensen.
Lancer foul number 14, Sean Jensen, his first.
Jim, 4:23 to go in the half here.
Going to the line for
21-9 game. We didn't expect to see that, did we?
Not a lot of rhythm in this game.
No.
Michael, really good foul shooter. First one up a good 77%.
I thought I heard Petey McDonald, but I think it was somebody doing a Petey McDonald impression.
I thought I saw Petey when we were walking in, but maybe I was wrong. 21-10.
Gets some. Misses the second.
Good rebound there by Fortunato. Fortunato to Belichick. Belichick pulls the three.
Bang! That's a big basket. That cuts it to 8.
Belichick for 3.
Belichick. Siraj on the run. Opportunity for a three-point play. There's what the Lancers do. Call it Lancer Lightning. They get up, they get down.
Carmel foul number 21, Michael Ferranato, his second, team's 8th.
And Siraj going to the line.
Finish an old-fashioned three-point play.
Tornadoes number 24.
Siraj looked good on that one, Jim.
Yes, he did, and that's what he's just going to have to knock the rust off.
No, and you know, like I said, you played, I played. You know when you're not on that court every day.
Absolutely, and 10-point Lancer lead, looking to extend it to 11.
Yep. Old-fashioned three-point play.
Siraj Ali with a three-point play.
24-13, Loyalsock leads.
Siraj has 7 off the bench.
And he's going to have to do a little bit more here now with Adris on the bench.
Yeah, I don't think the CI was expecting it to play out this way, that Siraj would be needed this much early.
Very surprised it was his ankle, his foot area. He doesn't even have it taped up.
Well, I think
that's a good sign.
I think he is taped under there.
Oh, under
the
there,
sock,
right.
Yeah. Nice fake.
Verano.
Garrett Verano.
Good job by Garrett Verano.
He found himself all alone, Jim.
Yeah, 9-point lead. Eli Gare.
Gare with the ball. Over to Siraj. Siraj kicks it back to Jensen. Jensen kicks it back. Eli Gare. Gare into Julian on the block. There's a mismatch there as he barrels his way in. Spacemaker, Jim. Last year, Julian would never have done that. He would have kicked it back out.
He's come a long way. Used his big body, used a little drop step there, puts it up and in.
And you can't get around him. 26-15. Lead back to 11. Stellar with the ball. Over to Belichick. Belichick swings it over to Verano. Verano on the right wing. Back over to Timko.
3:03 to go here, first half.
Verano, long, Timko, long three, off the back iron.
Tom Jennings, Eli Gare on the run out. Eli Gare all the way to the hoop, glides in right hand.
Eli Gare with the basket.
And that Lancer Lightning, you could just see how fast in transition. Mount Carmel needs a good shot here, Jim. They haven't got one in a while. 28-15, Loyalsock leads, 2:39 to go before the intermission.
Lancers have settled into a 2-3 zone.
Timko running one-hander is short. Off the front iron, here comes Jensen. Jensen up ahead to Jennings. Dom. Oh, nice pass by Siraj, and Maluski just grabbed Julian and put him on the line. There was nothing else he can do.
He was giving him an RBT trolley ride there, wasn't he? Usually we use it the other way, but he jumped on his back. Take me along, big fella.
Wilson at the line to shoot 2. Another guy who has improved his foul shooting for Loyalsock.
Well, he's got good form, Poisey. When you watch him here, I mean, for as big as he is, he's got good feet, he's got good hands.
Nestico back into the ball game for Mount Carmel. Good looking.
Won't say he has great quickness, but he has good feet. He's developing his feet, and he has good soft hands.
Second one on its way, and he gets the roll, Jim.
Very well done. Lancers have him doubled up now that quick, 30-15.
14-8 quarter for Loyalsock here to start the second.
And they've been doing this with Adris on the bench in foul trouble, and Siraj coming back off an ankle injury playing. Nice double pump, found the low post.
Belichick to the lane, he's tough.
Well done.
Belichick.
Good ball movement there for Mount Carmel.
He's a good player. I remember him from last year, Jim, in the PHAC games. He's tough.
Jensen three-pointer on the way. Bang!
Sean Jensen.
Pulled the string on that one, Jim, as Jensen drains the three. 16-point Loyalsock lead just like that.
Again, Lancers settling into this 2-3 zone. I think they're giving Mount Carmel a little trouble here.
Long three. That's short. Rebounded Ali. Ali over to head to Jensen. Lancers looking to run again. Over to Elijah Gare. Gare slicing, dicing to the basket. Throws and...
Oh,
Well, this referee, he was indecisive there what he was going to call.
It looked like he had his feet set. I saw.
I thought
Foul number 41.
To
Nick
shoot
Nestico,
two.
his second, team's
And
10th.
Nestico was upset, and I would have been too. I thought he was there and got set.
I thought Nick had position on that. Yep, absolutely.
But doesn't do anything to get upset. That's not going to change the call, right, Paul? Eli Gare, swish. 17-point Lancer lead.
Eli with his 4th point. Lancer scoring very spread out, Jim, tonight. Second one on its way is good. 35-17. Belichick over to Timko. Oh, almost a steal by Siraj.
Running white-hander, no good. Gets his own board.
A good defense there by Julian. It'll stay here. Good hands by the big guy. And Verano's going to trigger the inbound from the baseline. Verano. Over to Belichick.
There's that running white-hander we're used to from him. Belichick, that's a patented shot for him. That
Yep,
running
he always
one-hander.
takes that shot. He usually puts it in. He has 10.
16-point Lancer lead. Eli Gare up top to Siraj, dribble, down low, taken away.
Good fight by Julian. It comes down in the hands of Verano. Garrett Verano playing a real good game here
Good defense inside.
for Mount Carmel. Verano, they gave him the 3, didn't take it. Over to Belichick. Belichick spins, pulls up Julian, swats that away, Jim.
Big Julian.
Ball on the baseline now for Verano in the corner. 41 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And the Tornadoes will inbound. Way back.
And you can throw that into the backcourt as long as you don't catch it and cross backwards. You can throw that out back there all day.
From Stellar over to Timko. Timko swings it back to Stellar. Into Belichick. Belichick bounce pass down low. That's Nestico.
Nick Nestico.
Nestico at the line. 35-21, Jim. 21 seconds to go.
One shot here for the Lancers. 14-point lead. You either go in 14. The worst you do is go in by 14. The best you do is you go in by 17. Three-pointer on the way. Jennings, no good, spins out.
Out of the rim, 5 seconds. Here comes Belichick. Cross court, 3, 2.
Oh, good bat. Oh, there's no foul on that.
Foul by Siraj.
The referee trailing up the court and not crossed half court made that call. There were 2 officials down there. He didn't even know what the number of the player was.
3 shots he's giving him.
Lancer foul number 4, Siraj Ali, his second, team's 8th. At the line for Mount Carmel, number 2, Michael Belichick, shooting
Belichick
3.
will shoot 3. And they can cut the lead down to 11, Jim. That's a big call here with 1.1 seconds to go. Second one on its way is good.
10 in the first half for Michael.
And they're saying he has 3. Loyalsock thought he was only shooting 2.
Lancer substitution number 15, Adrisa.
Why? Why would you bring him back in with 3 fouls with 1.1 second left? Nothing good can happen doing that.
Feliciano back into the ball game. Mount Carmel on a little bit of run here.
Now again, you're betting on Idris being a senior and nothing happened.
Gare's going to try a baseball pass here. There it is. All the way up to Julian. Julian tips it. At the horn, Siraj. No good off the back iron.
At the end of the first
halftime here at Loyalsock, 35. Mount Carmel 24. Red Tornadoes get back in the game, Jim. Down 11 at the half.
And we'll have Chris Massey coming along here to give you some statistics here in just a minute. Let's talk about what we have coming up here.
Tomorrow night, Jim, we'll be at the Magic Dome. Wilkes-Barre taking on Williamsport. Thursday night, the District 4 championships get underway. We have the girls 2A first at 5:30, the boys single A. That'll
be St. John Newman,
North Penn Liberty.
North Penn Liberty, and we'll have that matchup. You can be purchased at PIAAD4.net, $6. We're honored that the PIAA District 4 has allowed us to bring the games, and the one thing that goes without being said and needs to be said is Mr. Lombardi, head of the PIAA Board of Directors, have done a fantastic job. The states adjacent to us didn't have a football season, didn't have a basketball season. We've proceeded through COVID, and Mr. Lombardi deserves a tip of the cap because he stood up to Governor Wolf, and as did the Board of Directors. And then locally, our district officials have done a great job in District 4 making sure we have games, and they've continued on. And we had a full football season. The boys have had a full basketball and wrestling season. Good things have happened.
Jim, isn't it nice to see, too? I mean, you like to see a crowd here. Looks really nice here. I mean, we're used to seeing this place filled with people up here, but it's nice to see a little dose of reality coming back to what it should.
Julian in there together, and that's a potent combination there with their size. And yeah, I think he's
The ball well from the floor.
that's something else that's helped Sock. They're I got him 1 for 10 from 3-point range.
Wow.
And that's definitely helped a lot. And, I mean, some of that's cold shooting, but I think I was impressed with the way Loyalsock was attacking on defense, and I thought they played pretty well on that end.
Yeah, and Bulacek, he had 13 points. I mean, he had some from 5 from the line, I believe, and the rest were in the paint.
Yeah, he did hit 1 3.
He was the lone three.
Yeah, he's just a well-rounded player.
Oh yeah, he's going to get his points, absolutely.
Yeah, he's got that nice. He's had a couple of floaters there.
That's his patented shot, that floater.
Yeah, I mean, and when Julian's there in the middle, I can't blame him. He doesn't want to go all the way in against Julian, so he's able to be athletic enough to get in there close enough and put that floater over.
And people, Mike's 6'3". He's a big kid.
Yeah,
Julian's 6'8", though. So, you know what I mean?
Julian's a big dude.
Yeah.
And Julian had a pretty good half. He's made some things happen for him on both ends.
No, and Julian is a space taker up there. He takes up space. Like I said, Loyalsock, you said 8 layups they missed in the first quarter.
Yeah,
stuff
you usually don't see from them.
And flip that around. Even Mount Carmel, like I said, the poor shooting by them, they could have been up in the first quarter. Instead, they were down 16-7.
Yeah, I mean, it works both ways. Mount Carmel could have been a lot closer, and Sock could have, blown it. I think taken this buried them early if they would have hit some of those, but. like you said, with Mount Carmel shooting poorly too, it didn't hurt them too much.
Yeah, and Loyalsock, you can see they want to run. They want to push the tempo in the game. Mount Carmel wants to slow this down.
Yep.
I mean, they want to slow it down. The lower the game is, like I said in the open to Jim, if this game could stay in the 60s, Mount Carmel has a fighter's chance in this game. If we get up into the 70s and 80s, they're not going to be able to hang with Loyalsock. I mean, Loyalsock is 35 at halftime, but we've seen them put a 50 burger in the second half up.
Yeah, and I mean, for missing all those shots that they have, to still have 35 points says a little something about their firepower. And like you said, this is a team that's capable of going off in a hurry, and they've done it many times this year. So I always say it, the first 3 minutes of the second half will be huge, because you kind of have Mount Carmel on the ropes right now. There are a couple of shots from being back in it, or there are a couple of shots from Sock, maybe landing an early knockout blow.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised the end of the half, the last couple 30 seconds, Loyalsock holding for one shot. I'm surprised they took the shot when they did. They missed the shot. The rebound came down with 6 seconds to go. Belichick going the length of the court and getting fouled on a three-pointer. And Jim even said, the referee trailing the play called the foul. I didn't think it was a good call, but it is what it is.
I thought he fouled him, but I didn't think he was inside the arc. I didn't
I thought he was inside the arc too, but there's been some controversial calls that went against Mount Carmel too.
Absolutely.
The officiating, and I don't mean to get on the officials but it has not been great. Let's be the last game against Warrior Run. The game was much closer, it seemed, than it was. The officiating was superior. It was really, really good. I have to agree. Tonight, we've had some questionable calls on both ends, but hey, a lot of fouls in the first half. I believe 9 fouls for Mount Carmel, and I think Loyalsock had 7 or 8. So there was a lot of fouls called. Hopefully, they can let them play a little bit more the second half, open it up, and let these teams settle it here on the court. I hate when they go to the line early.
Yeah, we definitely saw that a lot in the first half. I think Mount Carmel had 5 or 6 fouls within the first 3-4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, Nate Long picked up 2 quick fouls. And, they rolled with him. They kept him in there for a little bit. Yeah. Garrett Verano played a nice half, number 11. Had him
off the bench.
Yeah, off the bench. Had him at number 12. He's wearing number 11 tonight. And I said to Jim, a lot of times with these playoffs, you get the roster and then somebody doesn't have a jersey. They're switching numbers. And, it's kind of like you gotta play it for everything there. So
he comes from a really athletic family. His dad was a great athlete back in the day. His sisters Allie and Nicole were 1,000-point scorers at Mount Carmel. His older brother Rob was a really good athlete. So definitely good genes in that family.
It's definitely good. Hey, that's those coal region genes. Must have ate a lot of meals at Matucci's up there in Mount Carmel. One of my favorite places. Yeah. One of my favorite places there. All right, we're going to, Doc, thanks for coming in. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to bring Jim Webb back in here, talk a little bit about everything, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming on.
Yep, my pleasure.
All right. Bring Jim Webb in here. And we're going to go over to scoring a little bit here.
He won't have that thing going on the screen. I don't know what's going on. So just keep talking. You know what games are coming.
Yep.
The mic is on. You know you're on.
We're going to bring Jim Webb back in here. We got about a minute till the third quarter starts. Bring Jim back in here. We're going to go over to individual scoring, Jim.
Sorry about that, Paul.
That's all right. Let's go over to individuals.
I went over to Joe's and had some pizza there when you were talking with Doc Master.
Did you bring
Joe's
some
Pizza.
back for me?
I did not.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that.
All right, for Loyalsock, you talk about balanced scoring. Idris Ali, 7. Siraj, 7. Julian, 6 and 6. Dom Jennings with 6. Eli Garrett with 6. Sean Jensen with 3 for Mount Carmel. Michael Bolichek with 13 points. He led the way. Verano had 4, played a nice half. Nestico with 4. Long with 2. Verano with 2.
And Siraj had 5 rebounds, and I believe Big Julian had 6.
6 and 6, yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful.
Thanks to Jimmy Webb with the stats.
Jay Webb on the Webb Weekly whiteboard.
That's our laptop.
It's a lot of W's, isn't it?
The Webb Weekly whiteboard, huh?
So here we go. What Mount Carmel has to do is take care of the basketball and make some shots. I think I heard Doc Massey saying they were 1 for 10 from three-point land.
Yeah, 1 for 10. Yeah, and Feliciano almost loses it there. Tornadoes going from right to left here as we start the second half. Timko with the ball, kicks it back. Sticko with the ball. Feliciano at the doorstep. Julian blocks that.
Spaldingberger.
And a good hustle there by Jennings. It'll stay here with the Tornadoes, though, as Long will trigger it in.
I think maybe they're using Wilson's now for game balls.
Long to trigger it in. Up to the top, Timko. Timko over to Sticko. Kicks it back. Timko drives down the lane, kicks it back. Feliciano Long, 3-ball on the way, in and out, rebounded by Julian.
Good job by Julian. Eli Gare run out left side all the way to the hoop. Going to be called for a reach here. I didn't see who it was.
I think number 3 he got on that. Yep.
Fouls on Mount Carmel's number 3, Garrett Timko.
Garrett
Timko.
Co-captain on this team. 5'11" senior guard.
Over to Julian. Eli Gare, three-pointer on the way. No good. Feliciano gets the board.
And up ahead to Long. Kicks it over to Timko. He's going to let a 3 go. That's Long. Julian bats it around. Up he goes. Julian hauls another board. Swatted away.
By Feliciano.
Good hands by Pedro. And they threw it away there, Jim. And first minute of the quarter looks like picked up right where we left off in the first half. A lot of turnovers.
Been a very sloppy game, Paul. Idris Ali brings it up. Mount Carmel straight man.
Here comes Idris.
Big Julian up top looking for the cutter. Batted away by Nistico.
Here comes Idris.
He's quick all the way to the basket. Oh, there has to be something there.
Little late call, but that was very late.
Very late. Idris had slid under his legs, and I think he figured I better call something.
Number 13, Pedro Feliciano, his team second.
Idris will go to the line.
Lancers shooting 2, number 15.
What do you think CI would have done if he would have called it an offensive foul?
CI's not too happy. He's at attention down there.
How about that? Idris at the line.
First one up, first one good by Idris Ali. Second one up is good. Lancers by 13.
9 for the senior point guard.
Timko drives. Julian swats that away
good
again.
Good defense by big Julian. Idris on the run out. Dom Jennings right wing all the way basket. Right Ian jumper. No good.
Had himself out of position there, Jim.
Yes, he did. Didn't get his shoulder squared.
Nope. Timko with the ball. Timko across the court. Whoa.
Lancer foul number 14, Sean Jensen, his second.
You know, I said to Doc at halftime, these quick touch fouls, it's really, really causing a disturbance here. The rhythm of the game is off for both squads. No one can get in their offense.
And again, it's up to the players to adjust to that. Anytime you reach like that and you know it's already been called, it's a player mistake. Julian with the rebound, out to Dom, back to Idris. Idris on the run.
Kicks it over to Gare. Gare drives. Kicks it back to Jensen. He's going to let that 3 go. Off the iron, Julian hauls the boards. Clears the space in there.
Somebody got a piece.
Jensen got his own rebound.
I think Feliciano got a piece of Julian's shot.
Yeah, good hands by Pedro, and they're going to call a jump ball here, and that should be Loyalsock's ball, and it is.
Jump ball possession, Lancers.
13-point Lancer lead here. Just about 2 minutes in. Third quarter. Eli Gare triggering the inbound.
Only 2 points this quarter so far, Jim. Eli gets it into Jennings, back to Eli. Eli drives, ball swatted away, on the floor. And a jump ball, and this time it's going to go to the Red Tornadoes.
Well, Paul, we've seen some instant classics this year. We've been very blessed to call them. This isn't one of them.
No. Back to Timko. Timko over to Bulacek. Bulacek. Nistico for 3.
Good job, big fella, bang. Nistico trying to get him back in the game. 10-point lead. Forgive me for butchering the names. Nistico.
Over to Eli Gare. Back out to Adrice. 5:08 to go, third quarter. 10-point Lancer lead. Adrice is going to pull that up.
Bang.
Buried it.
They just left him alone. He's the wrong guy to let alone because he's cool, calm, and just stepped into that jumper, made it look easy. 13-point Lancer lead. Good defense. They have him trapped to reach. Dom Jennings, they're going to get on the
Lancer
reach.
foul number 22, Dominic Jennings, his second.
So there's
team
one as a
second.
player, Paul. Instead of extending, you have him trapped. Instead of reaching in and extending over, just put your hand straight up. He has nowhere to go. He's going to have to throw it over top you. One of your teammates is going to steal the pass.
Absolutely. Bolacek puts his head down, and they call foul on the arm, Eli Gare.
Lancer foul number 1, Eli Gare, his first, team's third.
Again, it's up to the players to adjust to the officiating. They're calling it a tighter game. They need to adjust.
Yeah, absolutely. The sticko for three. Gets short. Rebounded by Gare. Over to Jennings. Jennings looking to run. Has Julian on the wing. Puts it on his hip. Throws it up. Ball. Jensen right there. Johnny on the spot. Missed the bunny again. And Feliciano hauls the rebounds.
Bunnies are safe tonight, Paul.
Oh, Julian with
Gangsta slap by Julian.
Good follow-up by Feliciano.
Feliciano with the bucket.
Pedro stood there. Hey, credit to him. He stood there, Jim. Got the loose ball and put it up and in. Julian's playing a really, really good defensive game here. Adrice for three. Round the rim. Jensen comes down with it.
Oh, misses another bunny.
And the sticko, and they're gonna get a foul there, and that's a good call right there.
That's a frustration foul there on Jensen. Don't compound the problem. You missed the shot. Get back down court, play defense.
4:02 to go here in the third quarter.
Sean Jensen, his third,
We might be
team's
here if they
fourth.
keep blowing the whistles and they
Entering the
keep
game
fouling.
for
We
Mount
might be
Carmel,
here till
number
tomorrow morning,
35,
Paul.
Damian Maluski, and for the
Kind of
Lancers,
hungry, Jim. They may have to deliver some
Siraj Ali.
pizza.
Hunter's at college. If you can use his room tonight if you don't want to drive back to Hazelden.
Over the head to Maluski. Maluski, Timko, jumper, 15-footer,
Nice.
good.
Good job by Timko stepping
Aaron
in.
Timko with the bucket.
Lead down to 9, Jim.
They're hanging around.
Over to Gare, 3:46 to go, third quarter. Julian, back to Jennings. Jennings,
he walked.
shuffled his feet there. Maybe CI needs a timeout here to settle things down, Jim. I wouldn't be surprised. Timko with the ball. 3:39 to go, third quarter. Lancers by 9. They've led the whole game. Belichick drives.
There's that running one-hander, and he gets it. That's stuck there like throwing a sponge at the garage wall, Paul. That just stuck and went in.
And just slid right down there.
Yeah.
Lead down to 7. 3:21 to go, third quarter. Siraj now back into the ball game here. Gare down to Siraj, and he threw it away. Good defense by Maluski.
I didn't see it. Was it Maluski got a piece of it?
He did get a piece of it. Mount Carmel does not like the call, but I think that is a good call. And Gare's going to inbound.
Do you think the officials are getting paid by the piece tonight, by the foul? Piece pay tonight?
Kicks in the corner to Adrice. Siraj flashing down low. Trying to get in the ball.
Give it to him up high. There you go.
Lobs it in. Back to Julian. Julian pulls back. Back to Adrice. Adrice drives to the basket on the window, up and in.
Idris Ali with a bucket.
Good ball movement by
We've
Loyalsock.
seen it all year long. Adrice can go up, hang in the air, extend the play, and put the ball in. Beautiful.
Belichick with the ball. Drives. Hangs in the air off the window. Julian hauls the boards. 3-on-2 break for the Lancers. Adrice to Siraj. Siraj hangs. Another bunny miss, Jim. Here comes Long. Long over to Bolacek. Bolacek back to, that's Timko, up to Maluski. Swings it over to Feliciano. Back to Long.
Nice
Long
head fake.
kicks a corner, and he
Tipped by
stay
Siraj.
here with the Red Tornadoes as Siraj Ali got a hand on it.
9-point Lancer lead here. Sloppy 3 quarters of play.
2:21 to go.
Sometimes you have nights like this, especially Monday nights.
Kicks it back Long for 3. No good.
Up ahead, Eli Gare, 3-pointer on the way. No good.
Around the
In
rim, and
out.
now nobody could buy a basket here.
That's going to be.
They call a walk. I thought that was going to be 4 on Adrice.
Mount Carmel
I thought he did well.
number 11, Garrett
Doesn't
Verano.
matter what I think, but
Number
Mount Carmel's
21,
coach thinks the
Michael
same thing I
Ferragamo.
thought.
And
Coach
number
Lasecki
24,
not happy at
Lee
that, and I
Steller.
kind of agree with him on that one. Jennings. Over to Adrice. Adrice across the timeline. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Oh, blow by Adrice, throws it in reverse, puts it in. Beautiful move.
Ali with the drive and a bucket.
Game high 16 for Ali.
Got in foul trouble, sat out basically the whole second quarter, but he still has 16 here. Third quarter isn't over.
Leads all scorers. That's Verano with the ball. Verano swings it over to Steller. Steller just backed into the ball game.
Nice cut to the basket. Nice running one-hander. No good. Big Julian snares another rebound.
Mount Carmel getting one shot here, Jim, lately. Ali taking over this game. Trying to set up the screen off the pick. Back to Julian. Over to Eli Gare. Eli drives baseline, kicks it back. Wilson's going to launch that three. No good. Siraj, good job by holding up, and a rebound by Steller.
Lancers were on their feet for Julian's three, hoping to knock it down.
Maluski for
Bang!
three.
Maluski. That looks sweet.
Maluski for 3.
Damian Maluski buried that one.
Again, doing just enough to stay in the game.
8-point lead for the Lancers. Under 50 seconds to go, third quarter.
Julian, big pickup tall, up high.
Siraj drives so quick. Ball hangs there, no call, up ahead.
Good run out there. Good
Garrett
basket.
Verano with the bucket.
Verano.
Lead down to 6, Jim. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lancers going to hold for one shot here this time. 19 seconds, clock running. Lancers will probably get into their offense with about 10 seconds to go.
Well, one of the mistakes a lot of teams make is they go too late. Go about, there they go into Big Julian. Should be an easy basket.
And it is.
Nice pass.
Julian Wilson scores.
There's Belichick. Belichick up ahead. Farinado. Siraj.
Nice
Nice shot. At the horn, 3/4 in the book here.
Michael Farinado puts it in to cut it to 6. We got a good one heading down the home stretch, Paul.
46 to 40. If this was the Kentucky Derby, Jim, they'd say they'd turn for home.
46, Mount Carmel 40.
Not the best played game, but at least we have a ball game coming down the stretch. For the Lancers, Adrice Ali has 16 points. Eli Gare 6, Dom Jennings 6, Sean Zenson 3, Julian Wilson 8 points, 13 rebounds for the big fella. Siraj Ali came in this first quarter, got back off injury, has 7 points in the ball game.
6 boards for Mount Carmel. Jim Belichick with 15 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Complete player, playing a really, really strong game. Nick Nastico, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Farinado, 4 points, including the one at the buzzer. Maluski with 3. Feliciano only 2. Long with 2. And Verano with 6 off the bench. Mount Carmel hanging around, Jim.
Hey, anybody's game, the Lancers are one play away from being in big trouble because Adrice picks up another foul, it'd be his 4th, and that would change the...
So going into the 4th, see, what's he telling his team right now?
Control the basketball, get good shots, and always play defense. But that's the big thing now. Get good shots at the basket. Siraj down the lane. That's a good shot.
Siraj Ali.
We haven't seen anyone in District 4 able to stop him all year when he was healthy.
Absolutely.
And that's his first 2 of the second half, Jim. That's 2 big points.
Gives him 9 for the game.
Lead up to 8. Timko puts his head down.
Nice drive by Timko. Little floater in over Adrice.
Drew to contact.
6 points. Lead for the Lancers. Eli Gare on the run, right hand. Drew the foul.
2 shots for Eli.
And again, when you're playing Loyalsock and you score, you better beat feet and get back because they don't care. They're going to beat you back off made baskets and try to turn offense into off-made baskets. Very, very few teams can do that.
Eli at the line. First one up, first one good. Lancers very good from the line tonight, Jim.
They are, and they need to be. 7-point Lancer lead.
Good teams have to find a way to win. Mount Carmel, like I said, they're clawing their way. We said if they beat 40 points, only down by 6 going into the 4th quarter, they'll take that. Second one on its way by Eli is good.
Good job by Gare getting both. Lancers in a token press.
We haven't seen much of that tonight at all.
No.
The Sticko, nice bounce pass.
Oh,
Dipsy
beautiful
doodle ball,
move.
doesn't get it to go, and they're going to call a jump ball there. Good hustle by Michael Fortunato, and it's going to stay here with the Red Tornadoes.
Jump ball possession, Mount Carmel.
Tell you what, Mount Carmel has some really nice players off the bench for this team.
Absolutely. They have an outstanding supporting cast, and they're about one shot away from being right here. Well, I thought he was going to launch it, but a three-pointer goes in. They're going to go get excited here.
Verano, oh, nice defense by Jensen, and they're going to call a foul there. See who,
Carmel
it's on 11.
Number 11, Garrett Verano, his first.
Wholesale changes
fourth.
here from Mount Carmel. The starters coming back in.
Yep. Gave them a little bit of a breather there.
Entering the game for Mount Carmel, number 2, Michael Belichick.
And I think you're going to see the
10,
starters in now the
Nate
rest of the way
Number
here.
13,
7 minutes to
Pedro
go. It's going to be a
Feliciano, and
cavalry
number
charge here,
35,
Jim.
Damon Maluski.
8-point lead for the Lancers. Good coaching there. Get them a little blow there at the end of the fourth quarter, end of the third quarter. Have them fresh down the stretch. Nice drive by Gare. Back to Siraj. Lines it up. Boy.
Oh, gets his own rebound. Ball batted around like a pinball. Comes down in the hands of Long. Here come the Tornadoes.
Good job by Mount Carmel.
Belichick floater. Ball went around. Siraj hauls it down. A lot of pushing and shoving
Boy, he
now.
double dribbled. No call. Mount Carmel's coach isn't happy.
Oh, they're going to get the steps right there. Loyalsock again, just too fast.
This
they
this
need to
looks
slow
like
it down.
a season opener, not a district semifinal.
No,
ball.
not at all. 8-point lead, 6:25 to go in the fourth. Lancers by 8. Belichick, pass back door goes.
Beautiful. Beautiful cut to the
Fortunato.
basket. Fortunato.
Fortunato.
Michael found him cutting back door. Very nice play.
Fortunato, another good player here. 5'11" sophomore guard. A lot of good underclassmen on this team here for the Tornadoes. Coach Lezecki got a good one.
Idris on the dribble, left side.
Just a shade under 6 minutes to go. Idris drives to the lane off the window. Oh, peels back off. Idris comes down with the loose ball. Lancers looking to reset. Idris drives, throws it in reverse and draws the foul.
That ball did everything what went in, and that pretty much sums up the night on foul. Both teams shooting
Mount Carmel
layups.
foul number 35, Damon
Just won't go
Maluski,
in.
his third, team's fifth. At the line for the Lancers.
Well, this game, Jim,
Number
very
15,
easily
Southeast
can be
shooting
won
two.
here at the line in the fourth quarter for either team.
Idris good on the first. 17 for the senior.
Second one on its way, and second one is good.
Got them both.
Entering the game for
Timko
the Red
coming
Tornadoes,
back in.
number 3, Garrett Timko.
8-point Lancer lead.
Here comes Timko.
Good steal by Siraj. Siraj on the run out.
And Timko gets there and cuts him down.
Did a good job going for the ball. I'm glad there
absolutely.
wasn't a lot of contact there.
No, he made a good play there.
Number 3, Garrett
Because that was
Timko,
either a
his
dunk or a
third,
layup
team's
right there,
sixth.
Jim.
I was
At the
setting it
line
up for you,
the
Paul.
Lancers, Siraj Ali shooting 2.
Siraj, Lancers perfect from the line here in the fourth quarter, Jim.
That puts Siraj in double figures with 10.
5:33 to go. Second one on its way is good. Lancers by 10.
Give the Ali brothers 29 on the evening.
Here comes Timko. Timko across the timeline over Belichick. Belichick swings it back to Feliciano, back over to Long.
Oh, good steal by Idris stepping in the passing lane.
Time's on your side. You have a 10-point lead, 5 minutes to go here. Kicks it back to Jennings. Jennings. In
Nice
trouble.
pass to
Siraj.
Siraj.
There it is. Two-handed rim rocker by Siraj Ali. Puts the Lancers up by 12, Jim.
He got up and he got down and he made it look easy, Paul. That ankle must be all right now.
Brother Idris set that up. He came free and rammed it home. And listen to this crowd here, Jim, as we hit the 5-minute mark. Lancers by 12.
Definitely the play of the night.
Belichick in there, and there is a quick foul, and that is going to be on Gare with a
Lancer foul
push.
number 1, Eli Gare, his second, team's 5th.
And that was setting up. We saw that setting up here, Jim.
Absolutely, and good call, Paul. That was just beautiful, and we watched it develop. And
long to inbound into Belichick. Belichick, it's going to stay here. Good hustle by the Tornadoes. They're doing the little things, Jim.
they are, and they're hanging around. But right now, the momentum's on the Lancers side after that rim rock and dunk, like you call them.
Over to Belichick. Belichick drives from the foul line, kicks it back. Meliska spinning around. He's in trouble there. Back to Belichick. Long three ball. Count it.
Bang! Nothing but nylon. Good timeout by Mount Carmel. Cuts it to 9. And what do you think, Paul?
Well, 4:42 to go. Lancers perfect from the line here in the fourth quarter. They're getting to the loose balls. The brothers Ali, Adris leads the way with 18. Siraj with 13, 8 boards. Big Julian, 8 points, 13 rebounds. A lot of well-distributed scoring for the Lancers. Eli
and
Gare.
Big Julian down the stretch, it seemed like he flirts with a double-double every night. I mean, that's been the norm for Big Julian. I got to tip my hat to the young fella.
And Michael Belichick, 18 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists for Mount Carmel. He's one heck of a player, Jim.
He is. Good player. Can shoot the ball off either foot. He has a nice touch. I don't think he's had his best shooting night, but nobody really has, Paul.
No. And Verano with 6 off the bench. Farinado with 6 off the bench. And Nistico with 7 points for Mount Carmel. That basically rounds out the scoring 56 to
Eli Gare on the
47.
run out. And Jensen, left wing, strong, up and in. Lancer Lightning.
Jensen with the bucket.
Got it to drop. 4:32 to go. Mount Carmel's going to start heaving them. Feliciano, he's been quiet tonight. Drives to the basket, right up and in.
Pedro Feliciano
Good
scores.
take by Feliciano. It's only his second bucket of the game, Jim. Second leading scorer on this team. Jennings thought about it. Drives, baseline, jump stop. No good. Rebound, Siraj. Siraj underneath.
Oh, good work.
Used his body, cleared the room, Jim, up and in.
And this is the Siraj we've seen all season. He must have got the rust knocked off. He got loose, and now he's Siraj Ali.
One heck of a game. Timko puts his head down, no good. Rebounded by Adris, and a foul by Belichick.
I mean, looking back on it, we didn't know if Siraj was going to play tonight.
No.
The way this game's developed, I don't know if the Lancers win here tonight without him. Not that they're going to win. I mean, they got an 11-point lead. But they definitely would have been looking down the wrong end of the score, I believe, if he doesn't play, because with his brother getting in early foul trouble.
Calls a 30-second timeout.
Lancers going to call a 30-second timeout here. Jim, 3:56 to go.
For the Lancers.
And they'll be shooting 1-1 now. 17 fouls.
Adris Ali shooting 1.
And you know, I don't want to be critical of the officials. This has been a difficult game to. When the game's nice and cleanly, what comes first, the chicken or egg? A clean played game is an easily officiated game.
Right.
This game's been ugly, let's call it.
It's been ugly
from the beginning, and they're the hardest games to officiate because there's all kinds of bump and push and grind and guys on the floor, and then it's trying to weed through it to make the right call.
Yeah, no, it hasn't been a very well played game by either team. And we've seen Mount Carmel. I've seen them twice this year. Really have a strong squad. And Loyalsock, we've seen them numerous times, Jim. This is probably the worst game that they've played all year.
And the thing is, it's just like the Webb Weekly each week. When I do the Webb Weekly, I write a column. You know how you know it's a good week and a good column? Because you have bad ones every once in a while, and that's just life. You have some nights you're better than others, some weeks you're better than others, and the Lancers have a 13-point lead, and I'm sure if you ask CI right now, he'd be happy with that.
Got 3:49 to go. Lancers looking to punch their ticket to Saturday afternoon's AAA championship game.
Nice. Oh,
Lancer foul number 1, Eli Gare, his third, team 6th.
And the last thing, if you're a Lancer fan, you want to see is that
It's
clock
fouls.
stopped. You
Yeah,
just want to see the
absolutely.
clock rolling. You have 62 points. You're up by 13 points, 3:42 to go. It's going to be tough to catch you from here if you make your foul shots. Lancers have been perfect from the line in the fourth quarter.
and dunks are like home runs in baseball. That dunk was very demoralizing. Nice jumper along the baseline, doesn't get it.
Feliciano, that's a tough shot there. Couldn't get it to go. Pedro's had a tough night shooting. Second leading scorer on the game. He's been held to 4. Averages 15 a game. Over to Siraj. Siraj kicks it back to Eli Gare. Clock running, 3:13. Gare, Siraj has baseline if he wants it, but kicks it back to Eli. Going to run some more clock. Eli splits the middle, drives to the back.
Oh, beautiful
Good block
block.
by Bulacek there.
Beautiful.
Here come the Tornadoes. Bulacek kicks it back. Nice head fake down, and it's going to stay here. Fornato had it and thought he lost it, but it went off the foot of Siraj.
Substitution number 35, Damon Maluski.
Damon Maluski back in. And Long will inbound.
You don't need to settle on threes. They haven't shut. There you go.
Maluski gets right to the
loses
rack.
a handle. Don't set. They haven't shot the three-pointer well all night long. Get baskets now. That's the important thing. You got to try to cut the lead and then get into defense, get into a press.
Maluski with the ball. Under 3 minutes to go. Baseline, nice
pass.
pass. Feliciano at
He
the
walked,
doorstep.
didn't call it.
Gets Siraj up in the air, up and in.
Good job by Feliciano on the head fake. I think he might have shuffled, but that's okay.
The Loyalsock got to take time off the clock here if I was them. Get a good shot. If it's not a layup, let them foul. A lot of time left
now
there.
you're Mount Carmel, you need to stop.
Absolutely.
Plenty of time left.
No shot clock in high school sports.
What you can't do is allow them to run a lot of time, though. You got to start fouling, putting them on the foul line.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Oh.
That was tipped. It's going to stay here with Loyalsock. 2:17 to go.
Substitute number 21, Michael Farinato.
Farinato coming back into the ball game. Mike's played a really strong game tonight. Gare's going to inbound way back to Siraj, over to Idris. 2:15 to go. Loyalsock's had the ball for about 40 seconds, Jim. And they're running clock, just exactly what you said.
And they can't do this. They have to foul and put them on the line. That's the only chance you have down 11 if you're just giving up too much clock right now. Nice cut by Siraj. He'll finish it.
Oh, nice pass by Gare.
So the Lancers did exactly. They worked the ball. They got a layup.
They took a minute off the clock, Jim.
Yep.
With that,
beautiful.
with that
And usually that's a weakness of the Lancers doing that.
Yep. Belichick spins.
Nice move. Good control of the ball. Quick timeout.
Belichick lays it up and in. He has 20 on the game, right at his average, Jim. And they called a full timeout here.
11-point Lancer lead, 1:43 to go in the ball game. Let's put the screen up for the district championships.
Okay, Thursday night we have the single A boys championship game. Single A girls is the first game, double A girls, on Friday night. Class A girls at 5:30, 8 o'clock, the boys double A. On Saturday at noon we have the 3A girls. 2:30 we have the 3A boys. 5 o'clock, the girls at 3A, and then the nightcap will be the 4A boys at 7:30. All games at the Magic Dome. Should be a really fun weekend.
And if you can't get a ticket, they're going to allow 75 fans in per team to the district championship game. You can watch it at PIAAD4.net, $6. It's a pay-per-view. We thank the District 4 for allowing us to bring the action across District 4, which is the biggest athletic district in the state, Paul.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the teams the other day. They're from the northern tier all the way down.
I mean, down into Sealands Grove. I mean, it's a huge district.
Yep. And Siraj crosses the timeline, 1:36 to go, over to Jennings. Siraj in the paint. Oh, he had Eli Gare at the doorstep, up and in.
Eli Gare with the bucket.
And that should put a bow on it, Jim.
A paw bow on it.
It's 13-point lead for the Lancers.
Now you don't foul. Don't extend the time.
Timko kicks it back to Stellar. Stellar back to Timko. Long three, no good. Rebounded by Gare. Hauls the boards.
Dom
up ahead to Jennings.
Jensen on the bounce pass back to Jennings. Pull it back out, young fella. Over to Siraj.
And over to Idris. And we're going to be under a minute to play here. And a foul with 1:02.
And the Lancers are going to survive and advance to the district championship game.
And they'll be playing either Central Columbia or Troy. That game was at Central Columbia. They didn't start till 7:30. We'll see if Doc Massey has an update on that before we go off the air here.
And the Lancers played Central twice. We brought you those games. They defeated them both times. The Troy game would have been a tough one. The Lancers had to go up to the northern tier. It got canceled because I think of weather.
Snowstorm, yep. Mm-hmm. And just like tomorrow night's game, Wilkes-Barre and Williamsport were supposed to play earlier in the season.
I think we were going to have that one, weren't we?
We had that game, and that was a Thursday night, and a snowstorm wiped out. That was the Thursday, and then Loyalsock was the Friday game against Troy, so that wiped it out the rest of the week when we had that big snowstorm.
But tomorrow night we'll be at the Magic Dome.
No snow in sight. It's going to be 55 degrees.
Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack. I got to get used to that. The consolidation of the Wilkes-Barre schools giving him one very good high school basketball team, Paul.
Yep, Pat Toole's the coach there, longtime coach, I believe at Myers.
Is that right? Coughlin, Myers, and GAR.
Coughlin, Myers, and GAR, yep.
All come together to form Wilkes-Barre area.
Wolfpack, yep.
I like the Wolfpack. I think that's a cool name.
They have really nice uniforms. They're black and Carolina blue and
nice running
gray.
one-hander there. Belichick. Think we'll get it right here?
No. I just apologized to him before the game.
Apologize to his family. I know we butchered his name.
Carmel
He's a
foul
fine
number
young ball
21,
player. It's
Michael
been our
Paradotto,
pleasure to watch his
his
game
third,
tonight. He has
team's
22
ninth.
points.
Really
Going to
good.
the line for the Lancers, number 15, Idris Ali, shooting 1.
And like you say, Jim, all the time, they've been perfect from the line here in the fourth quarter, and that's where this game.
Well, and we've talked about that for years about the Lancers' Achilles heels foul shooting. Idris.
Well, Kimmy will have some good stats to update. Big shout out to Kim Mazzetti, as she always provides us with the best
Gets
stats.
them both, 24 on the evening.
Lead up to 15, last minute of play here in the quarter. Long's going to let one fly from Long.
Bang
And he drains
for
it.
Long.
Nate Long for 3.
Nate Long from long range. Like that one?
Absolutely. Here comes Gare. Gare slams on the brakes. Back over to Siraj. 36 seconds to go. Over to Jensen, and there's a foul by Timko, and Sean will go to the line.
Mount Carmel foul number 3, Garrett Timko, his 4th. Team's
Sean,
10th.
81% for the year, and he'll be shooting
Going
2
to the line
on the
for
10th foul.
Loyalsock, number 14, Sean Jensen, shooting the double bonus.
Even though there was plenty of time to play, when Siraj got up and got down with that monster dunk,
That turned it
around.
around.
You sort of felt like that was the nail in the coffin.
Yep.
I mean, the momentum killer, that was a momentum killer to Mount Carmel.
In Loyalsock, the fourth quarter, Jim, I'm interested to see when we talk to Doc, if we do after the game, how many points they had in the paint in that fourth quarter.
Nice.
Everything was underneath.
Nate Long scores.
Nate Long very smooth there.
10-point lead, 19 seconds to go, and there's a foul, and Jennings will go to the line with 17.8 to go.
10-point Lancer lead, under 20.
Mount Carmel doesn't go away. They don't
Mount
quit.
Carmel foul number 2, Michael Belichick, his 2nd. Going to the line for Loyalsock to shoot 2, number 22, Tom Jennings.
Tom Jennings. Doc Massey's going to cut out of here. I'm going to wrap it up with you, Paul. He's going to go down and do some interviews. Great job by Doc Massey, Williams Sports Sun Gazette. Should say Doc Massey on loan from the Williams Sports Sun Gazette.
I just asked him for a score of that game. Central's up 17-16 at half.
Oh, boy.
Against Troy. So a low-scoring game there, Jim,
So I'm
too.
sure it's Monday night basketball. A lot of times I'll say the biorhythms are low. The kids don't have the energy coming off the weekend. And you got to remember, these are high school age kids, 14, 15, 16, up to 18 years old. Sometimes you have not the best basketball, and Monday nights seem to go with that.
Hey, my son told me this morning, it's Monday, don't talk to me. That's
There
exactly
you
what
go.
he told me. And they're going to dribble it out here, Jim. And there's your
Lancers will advance to
Horn.
the District
That's the final
4
buzzer.
championship.
Final
Go ahead,
score,
Paul.
Loyalsock
Give me an
72,
overview.
Mount
72
Carmel 60.
to
Loyalsock
60, Jim.
advances to the
Let's
AAA
wrap it up here with
District
some
Final.
stats.
Anticipated start time 2:30.
It'll be
On
2:30.
Saturday at
That'll be the middle
Williams
game of 4.
That is.
We're going to have a busy
unofficial,
day
but
Saturday.
Oh, we're going to have a busy day. I got my room ready for Friday and Saturday night. I'm not going anywhere. Coming down, going to relax a little bit.
Lancer fans, if you can't make it to the game, 75 tickets will be issued for each team for each game. You can get it at PIAAD4.net. It'll be a $6 pay-per-view. We'll bring you the action, Paul, Bo, and me, and you'll be able to watch it. You can put it on your big screen if you know how to use the YouTube
Yeah, we
app.
watched that at your house. It was great watching it on the big screen there. Thank God they didn't have you and I on camera too much. We have a face for radio. But anyway, that game down in Central tonight, 17-16. Central leads Troy at the half. Troy has hot shooter Troy Barrett on the team, leads the area in scoring. He dropped 44 the other night.
He can fill it up, but obviously that's not happening yet tonight.
No, I mean, that's like I said, Central has a really nice squad. Loyalsock beat them twice, did not play Troy this year, but wrapping this up here, Idris Ale, 24 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Siraj Ali, 17 points, 9 rebounds. Eli Gare, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Dom Jennings, 8 points, 1 rebound. Sean Jensen, 5 and 3. And Big Julian, 8 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists. For Mount Carmel, Michael Bulacek, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Nick Nastico, 7 points, 2 rebounds. Fernato with 6, Feliciano with 6. Nate Long hit a 3 at the end. He had 7. Verano with 6. Very well distributed.
Fernato, did you get Fernato?
Fernato had 6. Yep.
Okay, good. He played
a really nice game, and he comes from a really athletic family. His sisters were 1,000-point scorers at Mount Carmel. His dad was a really good athlete down there too, so it's in his blood, Jim. And he'll be back next year. He's only a sophomore, 5'9" guard.
He's got a bright career ahead of him.
Yep.
Anyway, let's 72-60. Not really what we expected, but it sort of ended up like we expected.
Yeah, Loyalsock was the favorite going
right.
into the game. Mount Carmel had to keep this score a little bit lower. They did play, physical in the first half. It was sloppy, and you said it in the first half. A sloppy game favors a team like Mount Carmel,
right,
as opposed to Loyalsock, who is more of a finesse team. They don't like to, they bang if they have to, but they'd rather, run Lancer Lightning, as CI said at the beginning of the game.
So we'll see you tomorrow night, Paul. Give him a TV land. What do we got tomorrow?
We got Williamsport, and we got the Wolfpack. 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air about 6:45 with a pregame. Hopefully catch up with Coach Taylor and Coach Toole, get some interviews, and we'll have our open. We'll bring the game for you. For Big Mike's on camera, Isaac did a great job filling in for Cam, who's in class. Jimmy Webb on stats. Doc Massey from the Sun Gazette. For Jim Webb, I'm Paul Bowe. It's a final score. Loyalsock has punched their tickets to the 3A District Final, 72-60. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Tally ho!